Oh, great.
What? What?
It's not. Hold
Oh, boy.
on. Up. All right. What is up, everybody? It is Blind Metal Gamer here, along with Kara Super Saiyan. What is it, Kara?
What is up, Blind? It's just a cold night in November, and we thought we'd treat you guys to a sneak peek of what's coming in November.
Yep. And for this episode, we have a special guest. I want to introduce you all to Resee Queen. What's up, Resee Queen?
Hello, Blind Metal Gamer and Kara.
All right,
Pleasure to be here.
so for this bonus episode, Blind and I were talking generic foods. When we grew up,
Mm-hmm.
our parents bought not the stuff we wanted to eat, but stuff similar to what we wanted to eat that some kids would complain about. I didn't have any problem with this. Did you, Blind?
No, I did not. Considering that Blind Metal Gamer had to eat a variety of foods, generic brand didn't bother me. I was grateful to have it and eat it.
I was only upset with generic brand if I couldn't eat it because of my food allergy. Resee Queen, what about you?
I did not like oatmeal growing up. I did like raisins, but
Yeah, I did.
I cannot stand raisins now. You could not get me to eat a box of raisins to save my life.
I couldn't stand raisins growing up either. But see, what I'm talking about is my parents were divorced, and so my dad would cut corners on things like groceries, especially since he had two kids to feed, sometimes 3 days a week. And one particular instance I found funny was Go-Gurt. Go-Gurt was brand new when I was like 6 years old, and then of course our local grocery store, Kroger, came up with its own Go-Gurt. So to make my sister and I happy, my dad would call it Kroger. And you know what? Kroger Kroger tasted just the same as Go-Gurt to me.
Oh, I love yogurt. I absolutely love that stuff. I
I
actually tried it. I actually tried it when I was at a friend's house, and I loved it.
I love Go-Gurt, but it doesn't fill me up anymore, so I have to buy
Yeah.
regular yogurt now.
Yeah, I'm not big on yogurt these days.
Oh, I love it.
I
Now
love it. I'll eat
oatmeal.
it every morning.
You all
Yeah.
talk about an oatmeal. Um,
Oh.
Ironically enough, I got some flavored oatmeal that I'm going to be trying tomorrow morning.
And I've got dinosaur oatmeal in my cabinet because a certain somebody's dad wouldn't buy dinosaur oatmeal because it was name brand and it was pricier. So now,
Oh.
as an adult, I paid the extra money for the dinosaur oatmeal. And
There
the
you
re-
go.
and what makes it dinosaur oatmeal is it's got these eggs that turn into candy coated dinosaurs when they heat up.
Oh
Oh,
wow. Oh
That's
wow.
awesome.
yeah. So
Yeah.
the oatmeal is a little bit sweeter, but it's so good. As for
Me,
blind though, I love the flavored oatmeal packs. The one I like the best is the apples and cinnamon.
that might be what I'm going to be. I got two of them bad boys ready to rock and roll for tomorrow morning. So.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hmm.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm going to eat for breakfast tomorrow. I've got one of those little Jimmy Dean Delight sandwiches,
Mm-hmm.
and
I,
the I don't like the bread on them, so I'm just going to take the bread apart and eat the meat in them.
I found
Hmm.
Jimmy Dean griddle cakes not too long ago. Those are those are sausage, egg, cheese, pancake sandwiches. They are so good. And the
Oh,
best
I
part
love Jimmy Dean.
And the best part is the syrup's pre-baked into them. But I don't usually have to worry about what to eat for breakfast. I get out my Alani in the morning and I eat a yogurt and I am all set.
Well, there you go.
Now with now with me and breakfast these days, your boy Blind Metal Gamer has to be a little more cautious at what he puts in his mouth because I just gotta watch things and be healthy.
I'm supposed to be watching my stuff. My glucose was 1 point higher than normal, but my doctor hasn't told me to revamp my diet yet, so
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Mine is, higher than normal, but my doc said, blind little gamer, you gotta continue your diet changes, watch those sugars and watch those carbs, baby. I'm like,
What
all right. And
what
she
I'm
said,
supposed
do your thing.
what I'm supposed to be watching is fatty foods, like cut back on stuff like chips, because
Mm-hmm.
your girl Kaira has been working on lowering her cholesterol for almost 2 years now.
Oh, well, your girl Reese, uh, she is trying to watch her, uh, trying to cut back on her Coke drinking because Reese loves her Cokes.
Yeah. I've also been told by one of my physicians that I drink too much caffeine. But guess what? In my family, it's either a caffeine addiction or drugs and alcohol. You pick,
Yeah,
buddy.
you
Yep.
bet.
Yep. Yeah, boy. Hey, I'd rather have the caffeine addiction if I had to pick. Now, one thing I've discovered, I know we're talking about food, but beverages, I've discovered zero sugar Coca Cola, zero sugar soft drinks. I love those things.
I do too. I have
Yeah, me
found my
too.
favorite soft drink, Cherry Coke, comes in a zero sugar format.
Ooh.
That is so good. So good.
And I just had one.
And Mountain Yeah, but yours isn't cherry.
Yeah, it is. I just had a cherry Coke Zero.
Okay, my mistake. And then, of course, I found out that Mountain Dew comes in a zero sugar format that tastes pretty good too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Now, and with my food allergy, you would think I got to grow. I didn't get to have PB and J growing up. You're only half right. Peanut butter alternatives were already pretty popular when I was a kid. When I was 6, we went from finding them only at the health food store, and Blind knows what store I'm talking about,
Mm-hmm.
to one day my grandfather bringing them home because he found a whole bunch of them at Kroger. And now I keep a couple different. You gross little goober. Forgive me, folks. A dog is next to me. And now I keep a couple different alternatives to peanut butter in the refrigerator and in the cabinet.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice. So, Resee Queen, what type of? We're talking about foods and beverages. What is one food from your childhood that you wish they would bring back today that's not around anymore?
Well, let's see. That's a toughie. Um, I do wish that they would bring. Well, you remember those Jello jigglers?
I remember those. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I wish. I don't know if they're still around or not, but I wish they would bring those back because I had a lot of fun with those as a kid.
Oh no.
I never did like Jello growing up. Still don't. It makes me gag. Makes me want to puke. But I wish they would bring back Fruitopia, those fruit drinks from
Oh yeah,
1999.
yeah.
McDonald's used to keep one flavor on the fountain dispensary well after that drink was discontinued. But now you can't even get it anymore. That was some of the best fruit juice I've ever had.
Oh yeah. And I tell you something else my childhood had. This may not be a holiday thing, but Kentucky Fried Chicken had these little tiny chicken sandwiches.
Oh my God.
Uh,
Yeah.
Chicken Littles.
Yeah, buddy.
And then
Oh
of
my God.
course, there's something here in Kentucky and in our area from when Blonde and I's parents were growing up that recently came back. It is called Taco Tico. They've got the most addicting taco meat known to man. And they have something
Mm.
really cool called a taco burger. It is taco meat that tastes more like refried beans to me on a bun with
Oh
just
wow.
with some shredded lettuce tomato, and cheese, and it is so good.
Get me one right now so I can eat it.
Blind, all you gotta do is go to a certain town to one of two areas and you'll find it.
I might. Well, oh man. Hey, all right. So one thing I remember those chicken little Resee Queen. I remember them.
I remember
Yes.
Crystal had them.
Yeah, they did. Okay. I know, Kyra, you don't do Reese's because of the peanut butter
I
allergy.
can have an alternative to Reese's made with sunflower seed spread that comes from Trader Joe's.
Right.
Mm.
But Resee Queen, have you ever had zero sugar Reese's?
No, but I've heard of them,
They're
and
good. They're
yeah.
good.
Russell Stover makes their own zero sugar Reese's.
Hmm.
My stepdad used to eat them every day and dunk them in his coffee.
Wow. Huh. Well, I like the regular Reese's myself because I don't get them often.
Yeah.
So, I'm more of the, oh man, I'm looking forward to the, big, huge 5 pound Reese's that you get at Christmas time.
Oh,
Oh
Oh
my
man,
gosh.
the big
yeah.
boy.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I like the big boy.
That's just
Oh
that's
yeah.
just a sneak peek, folks. We will be talking about that stuff
Hmm.
in our next episode. That's gonna come
Yep.
out in just a few days.
Yep. This is just a sneak peek. This will be a sneak peek. When we do the next episode, we're gonna go in depth, and boy, you talk about good eating. So with that being
Now,
said, for Resee Queen and Kyra Super Saiyan, I want to say thank you all for joining, and we will see you next time. So long, everybody, and
Bye
peace
so
out.
bye.
long, so long,
Bye.
y'all. Stay golden. Get in trouble getting it to end.